Greetings. It's confabulated every time I press this button here. Let me just try and do something. Restrain this ya natty ya. My natty dreadlocks them. I'm early, but well early. I'm not going to be here very long at all today. Greetings, one and all. You know I had to come with a little bit of a tune today. Hope you're all enjoying the good weather. Got good weather? How's it where you are? It's a bit cooler today. It was a bit warm on Friday. And it was a little bit warmer on Saturday. It was lovely. It's me. My name is Leisha Marshall Witter, for those of you who don't know. I also go by the name Ladybug. And you can also find me on Instagram, Snapchat, and podcasts, Spotify and Anchor. I am Natural Mystic. It's what I call myself on there. So if you want to go follow, check me out. I'm also on YouTube. Natural Mystic is bouncing back. So why am I here? You know, on the Sundays, I like to do a little bit of a live stream, but I've got something to do between sort of 6 and 7 later on. So I'm here a little bit early, and I'm playing a little dub in the background, like my music, as you lot know. Just keeps me company while I'm talking, so I don't feel weird talking to my screen. So thank you, one of those, and all who have joined, who tune in, who follow, who catch up, who subscribe, that sort of thing. So why am I playing that tune? Why am I called it Who the Cat Fits? Which one are you choosing? I'm a very expressive and emotional person, and emotional doesn't always mean negative emotions. It can mean happy or sad. All right, so that's it. It could be crying or ecstatic emotions, all different types of emotions. And I tend to wear mine on my face as well as on my sleeve. Like, people can see what I'm thinking and feeling. That's what they think anyway, by the expressions on my face, and sometimes what comes out of my mouth can be misinterpreted. Thank you, greetings, thank you for joining me. And what I've realised, especially over the last 7 days, is that, you know, I go and do soul searching. Every single day I dig a little bit deeper to try and find out what I'm about, how am I coming across, you know, are people feeling what it is that I'm saying, are they, is it, you know, is it going in, is it making an impact, am I making a difference in somebody's world? But first and foremost, is it making a difference to me? Because without me, like, being in the forefront of my mind in regards to what it is I'm doing, then the rest isn't possible. And there may come a time where I say something that doesn't sit well with you. There may come a time that you're like, oh, how could she say that? That wasn't very nice. And what I'm realizing is about tone. It's also about diction, how I, you know, can use my vocal cords literally to make people feel better or feel worse. And that's what I've been practicing very much so this week. I'm doing a lot more interviews. I'm speaking to people a lot more in different circles. They're not always my direct friends. They may be strangers. And I want to give them a good impression. I want to leave them feeling positive and uplifted and good about me and themselves. So that's what the last 7 days have really, really been about for me. Now, what a lot of you don't know is what I do in my private life. I speak a lot. I kind of come on here and I show you stuff, and I'm quite excitable all the time, or I talk a certain way. And you kind of go, who is she? What does she actually do? Where is she from? Right? And I slowly talk about myself bit by bit. I don't think it's something that people want to, hear about all in one go. Good and bad, it's all there. So last week, while I was driving my little van, I drive for my local pharmacy, and I deliver the medication to people in their own homes, not care homes, in their own homes, all right? The ones who can't get out at the moment, and we provide a delivery service, and I like driving. Sorry, adverts in the background. And I want to play a different song though, sorry. I've been looking at stuff just now, just play that while it's on. Right, so while I was out and about on Friday, I got to my last delivery. And there was a little bit of, friction on the road. Somebody was parking, somebody was behind them. They put their car in reverse. They nearly hit the car behind, and the horn was blown, and all the expletives and the effing and jeffing happened. And it was a really young guy in a nice car, and someone who was like my age or slightly older in still a nice car, right? But they both started going at it, right? And I'm sitting there in my little van, waiting to get down the road so I can deliver my last delivery on a Friday and then get home to this little lady down the road who's waiting for her stuff, right? So I've had to jump out my van and run between these two men. Like, come on now, it's unnecessary, it's warm, it's like, what are you doing? Just move your car, sort of thing. You park, you're both in the wrong, you didn't indicate, you were too close. Just admit that your egos are getting the better of you right now, and you both want to be right, and you both can't be wrong and strong in this situation. Just go on your way. What is this argument going to resolve? You've parked, you want to go home, and you've got a clear bit of road to go up the road. Just get out of the way. You've got other people waiting now to get, you know what I mean? So I never really looked at the fact that I just ran between two grown men. I just thought it was an unnecessary argument that was inconveniencing me right now. Not the time and the place. Like, I just want to finish my day. And it was only after the fact that I kind of went, shit, excuse my language, sorry, damn. I could have got punched in the eye, or I could have been stabbed, or I could have been driven over by the person in their car. Just because I went and interfered, or tried to resolve and break up something that didn't need to happen. Now, they weren't people that looked like me. They were men, and they didn't have the same skin tone as me. So I could have just sat there and been like entertained, innit? Oh, look at these two arguing. Yeah, this is what they... Do you know what I mean? I could have done that. But that's not who I'm about. That's not what I'm about. I'm about kind of humanity, I'll be honest. I've got real bad experiences with men in my own personal relationships. So I could have easily have sat there and, like I said, been entertained and looked at it as a form of revenge. This is for all the men that have done me wrong, as I sit here, in my self-righteous little self, judging what's going on. Where it was just like, it's over parking. Get over yourself. Move is what I wanted to get out of the way. But rather than go in there with an aggression, I've worked in security. I've had to break up other fights before. I've worked in bars and pubs and that sort of thing. And I know that if I'd have gone steaming in there, perhaps, wouldn't have resolved nothing. But what I asked them to do was look at as if there was your behaviour necessary in this moment right now. Is your behaviour, the way you're acting in this moment, is it necessary right now? No. So they both actually apologised to each other, because they're both dealing with things in their own worlds that we will never know. But they didn't need to take out whatever tension and stress it is they had on each other over not using an indicator and being right up the arse of somebody in regards to their car. You never know when that person in front of you stopped and going to slam their vehicle in reverse. That's why we have rules on the road, and they say try to keep your distance. Doesn't make sense, does it? When they already give you the rules that keep you safe, you breach and break the rules and then think that you can be wrong and strong. Suppose the man had reversed into his car. What would he have said? You've reversed into my car. Not that I was too close to you. I didn't give you an opportunity. Blow your horn. Furthermore, warnings. That's what it's there for. Indicators. Hazard lights. Put them on. These are the things that simply treat your life like you're driving on the road. This is the moral of this story. Treat your body like how you maintain your vehicles. What you put into your leaded or unleaded vehicle is not diesel, is it? It's unleaded. In your diesel, you don't put unleaded. So in the real grand scheme of life, what you put in is what fuels you. So if you're putting in negative, you go and push out negative. If you've got people around you that are filling you with positive, you will attract more positive and do more positive. Law of attraction works both ways. With good and with bad. With positive and with negative. With light, there is darkness. In this world, we have to look for balance. Centre self. ground oneself. Stop looking outside of yourself for the answers sometimes. Go within. And with all that being said, I'm going to go and support somebody on a Facebook page and a YouTube and I think an Instagram live that they're doing at around 5:30. Because that's what I do. That's how I support. Can't always give you the moolah and the money as a form of support, but I can share your stuff. I can make somebody else aware of how it helped me. I can recommend products and people because that's what I have implemented and done with my life. And this is how it's benefited me. This is how it's gone wrong. This is how it's gone right. This is what's helped me in the last 7 days. This is what I've been doing in the last 7 days. And I always say, please, appreciate each day as it comes. Learning never ends. Growing never stops. The trees shed their leaves every year, some of them, because that's the way they're designed, to rebirth, reborn, rebloom. And as my good friend Kerry says, regain, rediscover. Oh God, write the other one. I've forgotten what it is. I always forget the 3. Rediscover, regain, rediscover. Rediscover, regain, discovery. Oh Lord, help. But yes, she will definitely put it in there to remind me. And then on the other side of things that we just spoke about is that I am now being mindful of the people that I need to be gentle with in regards to my tone and the way I speak. Doesn't mean that the words themselves need to change, but it's the delivery of those words. Definitely. Recover, regain, rediscover. Thank you very much, my sweet. That's where I'm at. I'm in recovery, tumour. I'm regaining strength, mental health, and I'm rediscovering who I am. What more could you want in the world, in life, once you learn to embrace and appreciate who it is you are and learn to love life? Because that's what I had to learn to do. Like me, love life. Create better for the next generation. That's all we can do in this world. With all that being said, it's 5:25. It's very quiet in the background. I'm just going to pan out on this very last song because that was what was next to play amongst the adverts. Forgive me, I'm not paying any subscriptions. You know, bouncing back is all about budgeting. I'm happy to listen to 5 seconds of adverts, but you don't have to. So here we go. As I pan myself out, don't suffer in silence. That's right. Don't suffer in silence because the thoughts manifest in this little part up here and they go and cause a brain fart. Don't do that. All right, so we're going to close out with this. I'm going to go for a stroll and then go and tune in to the seeds, the education seeds. Tene Edwards and Maxine Walters are about to do a live on self-esteem, self-worth, and again, recovering, regaining, rediscovering. So yeah, if you want to go and type in The Seed, you will see the information that comes up, and you'll be able to, I think, watch on Facebook and potentially join a Zoom. So you'll be able to ask some questions and actually speak to the ladies in question. So take care, and this is the instrumental for On and On. Yeah, Erykah Badu. Take care. Much love. Blissful love and light. Rastafari. Namaste. And again, Eid Mubarak to those of my Muslim friends who have been celebrating Eid this weekend. And just respect each other, man. Right? It's about being a little bit more tolerant and learning about other individuals. Doesn't mean you have to be influenced by what it is they say and do, but it adds to the tools in your toolbox, is what I say. One love. Rastafari. Peace and love. Get out of here. Go and do something positive with the rest of your Sunday. All right? Going into Monday, albeit we get seen, it comes, yeah? If we get there, just give thanks, innit? Just give thanks that you get an opportunity to do whatever it is you do again. One love, Rastafari. Take care.